Welcome back to Affirmations. Like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you know when I post. Let's see, just getting on here today. I don't have the Palo Santo. I'm going through phases where I'm just kind of hopping on when I have the energy. Uh, and so we always want to start with our saying, death and life is in the power of the tongue, and they that love it shall eat the fruit thereof. Have you been feeding yourself fresh or rotten fruit, always wanting to mind the self-talk that you do with yourself as well as what you speak, as well as what you speak about others? We want to make sure that we're not being malicious or lying on others. Sometimes it can activate reap what you sow, okay? So we want to be kind. For those of you that are new, we do tackle the topic of healing slave trauma. And one of the things that we always talk about is how healing is a private matter. It's a private matter. You know, whenever someone's in counseling, confidentiality is a big thing, right? Where whatever a client is talking about is private, right? And it's against the law for a therapist to reveal any information that's shared. And so with that, if that's true for an individual, then it's also true for a race nation group. Once we decide as a group to start healing, meaning that what we are figuring out about ourselves and healing is a private matter within the group and to ourselves. Even if within our group, some members will choose to heal, some won't. And so those that choose not to heal, we do not have to share our healing journey with them. By our behavior, a lot of times people will see and sometimes be inspired to change. Okay, so that's something to think about. Let's see what we're going to do. Normally, I'm always pre-prepared, right? So I'm learning to be a little bit more spontaneous. I've been doing that more lately. Let's see what we're going to pull from. Let's see. Yeah, let's get this one. We had started talking about the archetypes, right? I'll put this in the description. Archetype cards, and we started talking about these archetypes or personality types that humans have, different characteristics we take on. So let's look at one that may be, boy, I tell you, see, I'm still playing with you all, not getting my stand. Come on, get it together. I'm always rigging, right? Let's see. Yeah, so let's see which archetype we're looking at today. Hoping all is well. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you all. Wishing everyone mental, spiritual, emotional, and physical health. Again, hoping all is going well. Hoping it's been starting to be a good week, or if you're looking at this midweek, hopefully things are going smooth. If not, ask ourselves what is one thing we can do in order to help things be smoother, right? Right. Let's see. Let's see which one we're going to get. Ooh, got a couple fill out. Let's see what we got. We'll just speak off the top of our head. We got something called Magical Child. And they talk about the positive and negatives of this characteristic. So we'll see which do you think you are. The positive attribute of this one, and this is the picture. You know, it talks about seeing the potential for sacred beauty in all things. Interesting, seeing the potential of sacred beauty in all things, meaning this is a person that can see something that's not perfect, but see the potential or the beauty in it. The belief that everything is possible. The negative of this particular card, again, which is who's struggling with this pessimism, depression, and disbelief in miracles, believing that energy and actions are not required for growth. Right? Interesting. In the time that we're living in right now, a lot of depression and pessimism going on with all the chaos, right? Believing that energy and action are not required for growth, right? So in order to grow, we have to put energy and action to it. The other card is called the Seeker. Oh, it's a pretty card. The Seeker. Who can relate to this? The positive is thirst for wisdom and truth wherever they are. Interesting. The negative of this one is inability to commit to a path once found. Interesting. Inability to commit to the path once found. This is deep. Are you the person that thirsts for wisdom and truth wherever it is? Or are you the person of the inability to commit to wisdom once you find it and stay on that path once it's found? Interesting. And sometimes they actually have something called a blank card. Very interesting, where you're able to create something. And so with this blank card, I'm just going to talk off the top of my head. What do I feel like? There's a positive and negative our people struggle with. Ooh, this is a tricky one because normally I always go off of images. I'm looking at the back of this card. I think this image is this type of butterfly and a metamorphosis, right? And so when we think about a butterfly, it's amazing how when I was young, they're a caterpillar at first, right? So normally it has to be like, ooh, icky caterpillar, right? Us in our state where we can consider it maybe low vibration or not at our best, at our lowest form, where we're kind of struggling, trying to figure it out. And what I like about this is the ability. Do you have the ability to transform? And others will see us a certain way, and what they're seeing may be true, but are we able to push past that and see another version of ourselves and have the courage to go into the cocoon and emerge as the butterfly? Okay? Or do we hold on to people's view of us even when we decide that we want to change? Can we accept that they may always view us that way? And can we accept they have a right to do that? But can we also accept that we have a right to continue to grow and still bloom in spite of their acknowledgement and validation? Okay. So this was a short one. Okay. I'm kind of doing these shorter ones lately. Do like, share, and subscribe. I am going to end with our statement. Do look at information in the description box about how to get your yearly mental health checkup, as well as information about self-harm and different information about how to find a therapist. But again, for those that are new, we always end with our statement. Everyone has a right to heal from trauma without interference, without judgment of others, and in privacy, even a race, nation. Until next time.